Okay, welcome everyone to another episode of the Intellectual Saviors of Wrestling with your hosts, the Master of the Brain Damage,
Martin?
and the one and only Sam H. And this is your Smackdown live review from the 22nd of November.
It is live.
We must point that out. It cannot be stressed enough. I mean, they've had to put the word in the logo.
So yeah, we had the show open with your Smackdown commissioner, Shane McMahon,
Yep.
reeling in the glory of the Smackdown men's team picking up the victory
They
at
did.
Survivor Series.
And he played a crucial part in it.
Yeah, and then for some unknown reason, Dean just come down and started rambling on, as he does at times. And then he wanted to bring out one of the men responsible for SmackDown picking up the victory, James Ellsworth.
Yep.
And JBL rather harshly said he looks like a slug.
Oh my god.
He looks like a human slug.
The ever-growing list of names JBL's given him.
E.T.
Turtle without its shell.
Yeah, and we must pre-warn you for tonight's show. JBL later on in the night commented saying this is the worst day in the history of planet Earth.
This is one of the episodes that you should just listen to JBL's commentary. It's hilarious.
It was just pure gold. So, yeah, so Dean kept on nudging and barging Shane, and you could tell he was getting a bit pissed off with him.
He was pissed.
And he said, "Oh, you're going to tell him? You're going to tell him the surprise? You're going to tell him? You're going to tell him? Oh, he's got a contract on SmackDown. Oh, that's the surprise. That's the surprise." And then James Ellsworth was obviously very shocked, very pleased, but then very disgruntled person come out and ridiculed this decision.
Yep. First, Shane said that Dean's action was out of control and he needs to take the night off and leave the building.
Yeah.
And just as Dean was leaving, we had the start of the music of the phenomenal one.
Yeah. He come out to the ring, said to Shane, "Look, this is absolutely ridiculous. He does not belong in SmackDown.
Yep.
He hasn't even earned it." And then he got a little brainwave. He said, "Well, I'll tell you what. If he wants to earn his contracts, he could fight me tonight in a ladder match."
Yep. Shane didn't want to do it. He was hesitant.
Yeah. And James Ellsworth turned around and said, "No, you know what? I want to do this. I want to earn my contract." But he wanted to add a stipulation to it, though. If he won the match and earned his contract, he then got a future world title shot as well.
Interesting.
So yeah, AJ was absolutely beaming with happiness.
Yeah, JBL was loving it as well.
Oh yeah, he certainly was.
He was like, "Yes, finally we can get rid of this extraterrestrial. He shouldn't have even got through customs."
And then weirdly, Dean reappeared.
Yeah,
Dean just reappeared
behind him.
Yeah,
He was like, "Yeah." Because a running trend throughout the night was Shane kicking Dean Ambrose out the building, and him always coming back.
yeah. Just like before the main event, he came out dressed as the Mountie.
Yeah. He barged into the office, and Daniel Bryan went, "Whoa, you gotta go. If Shane sees you, he's gonna lose it."
Yeah.
And he did.
Yeah, he did. So, yeah. Then, for our first match of the night, we had a backstage segment with the Miz and Maurice doing some silly photo shoot. And then Daniel come along, and Miz started parading on about misgiving and whatnot. And he said, "Well, I'll tell you what, Miz. You can defend your title tonight And it's next
Oh.
against Callisto. Happy Miz giving.
Oh, he wasn't happy with that.
No, he was not. So that was our next match.
Yes.
Unfortunately, it didn't particularly go on for very long because, once again, like at the Survivor Series, it got interrupted by Braun. No, I'm getting proper tongue-tied tonight.
Yeah, you are.
Baron Corbin.
Oh, the big red Baron.
Yeah.
And Edge is predictable with 95% of Miz's matches. Someone's interference costs Miz's opponent the match.
Yep. He hit the skull crashing finale on Callisto and picked the win.
Ugh.
And then Baron beat up on Callisto a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then backstage we had a segment with Shane McMahon. No, it wasn't Shane McMahon. Daniel Bryan and Baron Corbin. And he said, you know what? You blew it at Survivor Series. You've blown it tonight. You're going one-on-one with his good friend, Curly Kane.
Yeah. And that will be later on tonight. But our next match is a tag team turmoil.
Oh, wow.
And I believe it was to determine as well who'd be the number one contenders for the tag team titles on SmackDown.
They've got to build it up quickly because the pay-per-view's in 2 weeks.
Yep, so you had American Alpha, Gangster Uzo.
Oh, God.
Your favourite tag team, the Hype Bros.
Oh, Jesus. I hate the Hype
You
Bros.
had the Fashion Police.
Hey!
You had the Vaudevillains. And the Ascension.
Yeah, I mean, just looking at the graphic, you knew who this was going to come down to.
Yeah, and rather predictably, to save you all the time and us rambling on, come down to the Usos and American Alpha.
Yep, the Gangster Usos.
Gangster.
And everyone's favourite SmackDown tag team. Well, they should be your favourite anyway. If they're not, you've got a problem.
Yeah. And in the end, American Alpha picked up the victory with their electric chair diving bulldog tag team maneuver. No,
It was Grand Amplitude.
No, they did hit that and then
They
it
did.
got interrupted. No, they did end it with Grand Amplitude.
But then, just as they were celebrating getting the number one contendership, we had the familiar lights go out. Dead.
It was the Lions.
Yes. Saying, oh, don't get too ahead of yourselves. You haven't beaten all the tag teams.
Now you were talking about Harper and Rowan.
No, they won't. Next week, it's going to be Bray and Randy against
Yeesh.
American Alpha.
Who would have thought that, them two tagging up?
And then the winners get the number one contendership.
Damn it. Constantly teasing.
So we'll have to see how that one works out. I mean, I'm hoping that they keep Bray and Randy on the same page, because if this just ends with Randy Orton getting one up on Bray by joining the family, it's just going to be, yep, great. You've just done essentially what Daniel Bryan did.
Yeah.
Big whoop.
Yeah. So then, you had yet another segment backstage with the general manager of SmackDown, Daniel Bryan, and he got interrupted by Alexa Bliss, and he very sharply turned away and said, look, I haven't got time to listen to this or put up with it, you know, I haven't got time. Speak to Shane about it. And then it got all a bit silly rather quickly. Then Becky Lynch got involved, and then Natalya randomly turned up as well.
Yep.
And Shane made a match between Becky Lynch and Natalia.
Yeah, and also he made the women's title match for TLC.
Yep.
Becky and Alexa Bliss.
Yeah. So, well, you know what bloody you get with Natalia. Typical matches.
Boredom, normally. I mean, yeah, she was good maybe 6 or 7 years ago, but... Well, let's be honest, she hasn't changed anything in 6 or 7 years.
No, and Becky picked up the victory with the disarmer.
Shock.
And then Alexa snuck in and hit a DDT on the champion.
Okay, she has a DDT now?
Apparently so.
Who'd have thunk it?
Yeah. And then next you had the match that Daniel Bryan made earlier.
Uh-oh.
Baron Corbin versus Curly Kane.
Oh no. Oh dear. Well, this match really didn't go on for very long.
No, because in a roller reverse here, Kalisto got involved in this match.
Yeah. He gave Baron a couple of kicks, ran out the ring, and Baron got hit with the chokeslam.
Yeah. And that was all she wrote for Baron.
And then there was a bit of, back and forth, and Kalisto hit a Van Daminator on Baron Corbin.
Yeah, who would have thought we'd be seeing that move on WWE television in 2016?
If anyone knows what happened to Rob Van Dam, leave a comment below, because I've been wondering about this. He just sort of vanished. And if you watch Talking Smack after the show, which you should, it's a decent show, they announced TLC, Kalisto, and Baron Corbin in one of the most brutal match types in WWE history, a chair match.
Oh.
And if you know what a chairs match is, it's chairs are legal. That's it. You can't hit him with a table or a ladder, but if you hit him with a chair, it's fine.
Oh dear. So then, onto the main event now though. The face that runs the place against James Ellsworth for his Smackdown contract.
Yeah. Just before this match started, we had another segment backstage with Dean Ambrose dressed as the Mountie. Shane was flipping off, left the building, said, "Alright, if I don't leave, I'm going to do something I regret." And Dean was quickly escorted out of the building again, for I think the commentator said 6th time? I don't know.
Yeah. Again, unfortunately, this match didn't particularly go on for very long either.
No, it didn't.
So, match started off, and then very quickly on, we had someone jump the barrier in a hockey outfit, and we thought, oh no, is it the return of the Goon?
The Goon.
But no, it was Dean Ambrose again. Try to help James Ellsworth back up. He then got hit with a phenomenal forearm. And then AJ went to climb the ladder. And out of nowhere, James Ellsworth popped up, pushed the ladder over.
Yeah.
After a few minutes of stumbling around and whatnot, he got the ladder back up. Was thinking about where to position it. And then AJ started to come back into the ring. He hit him with the no chin music. And then unfortunately for AJ, in the process of trying to get through the ropes and getting hit with the no chin music, he got his leg caught up in the middle and bottom rope.
Yeah, in a very confusing situation. Normally, the referee untangles him, but referee just stood there and watched.
Yeah, so James Ellsworth was just free to climb up there and get his contract. So, as we said earlier, the As JBL is quoted, the worst day in the history of planet Earth.
Yeah.
James Ellsworth is officially a member of Smackdown, and he's also got a future title shot.
Oh god. Which, if they're clever, they'll just have AJ Styles kick 7 bells out of him.
Yeah.
That's the logical end to this rivalry, if you can call it that.
Yeah, I'd say so as well, man.
But I mean, this match wasn't great, but if you're just listening to JBL's commentary, you will be entertained.
Yeah, especially after the match finishes, he's just on the ball.
Yeah, Dean puts James Ellsworth on the announce table, and JBL just flips off.
Don't put him near me, he might be contagious.
Get him out of here. I can't believe he's on the roster where I was a champion. Amazing. JBL should be in the Hall of Fame next year.
Who knows, maybe. Work on it, Vince.
Yeah, put some deserving people on it. Yeah, I'm already annoyed that there's still no British Bulldog in there.
Or Owen Hart. But then that's more down to his wife.
Yeah, that's a different kettle of fish.
Yeah.
But you could at least do Bulldog and, well, hopefully Vader.
Yeah.
If reports are to be believed.
Yeah. Yes, apparently Vader's only been given 2 years to live. Apparently, sort of long story short, his body's just slowly giving up on him. All the years of professional wrestling and football has taken its toll on his body.
Yeah, I mean, he's had some bad times recently. That double knee operation he had.
Yeah, he was involved in a car accident not too long ago as well.
I think he's had a couple of hip replacements too.
Yeah.
Yeah, get well soon, Vader.
Yeah, all the best.
So, I think we've waffled on and off. No, I said that because it said waffle. Yeah.
That's my wife's birthday present.
Oh, cool. Right, so from your hosts, the Master of the Brain Damage,
I've been Martin.
and the one and only Sam H. Will join us again for the next episode. Keep watching because we got some good stuff coming out soon.
Yeah.
And we will see you again for the next one. They don't want none.